We're back. Full Court Press, episode 7. How we doing, fellas?
I'm doing all right.
Doing fantastic, man.
Yeah. It's the second time back in the sideline house. Blake, Jack, Q, and Joe all here. It's NBA time. We're not talking college today because no one cares. Let's hop right into it. Big NBA headlines. We'll talk some trade buzz. Everyone knows this segment from the sideline. Little Q's frauds today. And then we'll finish it off with the Full Court 5. We're going to do a little betting on the show today. Before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, follow us everywhere. Check out our website, SidelineMediaProd.com. It's got blogs, podcasts, everything. It's got the link to our store. Make sure you go cop some Sideline merch. Has everything you need. So let's hop right into it. Big NBA headlines.
Do it. Damn it.
At the time we recorded this is before the Lakers play the Pacers. So right now, LeBron is 89 points away. He is 89 points away from passing Kareem on the all-time scoring list, number 1.
That's a GOAT right there, boy.
Is that a chicken?
That's the GOAT.
Is that a chicken?
It's a GOAT.
Gotta be a chicken.
Joe, is LeBron the GOAT?
I don't really know. I think I agree with whatever. I respect everyone's opinions.
What a guy.
Kobe, LeBron, or MJ. Me personally, I like Kobe the best, so I'm going Kobe. But I can't hate on any of them.
They're different eras. I mean, I guess Kobe and LeBron played at the same time. Then Kobe and MJ sort of played at the same time, but still, I would consider it two different eras. He also passed Steve Nash for 4th on the assist list Tuesday.
That's your go right there.
Against the Knicks.
Steve.
And one more thing on LeBron. In January, he averaged 33.8 points. That's his second most for a month in his career. He's in year 20. He's 38 years old doing that.
GOAT. GOAT. No
What?
said.
Anyone know what was number 1 and which month it was? Because I actually should have looked that up. But
Probably.
you think it was like 2013?
No, I think it was probably 2007, 2008, 2009 when he was with the Cavs with no one to help him.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah. Some more big headlines. The Pelicans, they've lost 9 in a row. They're 10th in the West now. They were number 2.
They suck.
I mean, they don't have Zion,
Or
But-
Brandon Ingram a lot of the time.
but still, are the Pelicans still a team that,
No.
whenever they get Zion back, are they a team that needs to be watched out for in the playoffs?
I mean, they'll probably make a series interesting, but I don't see him going past the second round. So
Well,
West is too deep. They have to make it first now. So
yeah.
Depends who they get matched up against.
Can they get themselves out of the play-in? I mean, there's still a lot of time left, but
Yeah.
Depends. I mean,
Yeah.
they're a team that just depends on their health.
yeah,
Of one, at least one guy.
right. I mean, Zion's he's actually been having a good year. Like, a lot of people were like,
all-star starter.
Zion's just gonna. He's injured too much, all that. But anyway,
I mean, he is. What? Is he not?
yeah. But I'm saying, like, they were just almost writing him off.
Yeah.
In a way. There's been a lot of scoring in the league this year. In January, there's been 8 50-point games, 40 40-point games. Let me say that again. There's 40 40-point games, 8 50-point games,
70-point game.
70-point game, 60-point game.
Spider. Yeah.
Damian Lillard has been having himself a 2023. He has 6 40-point games, and he also had 2 50-point games and a 60-point game. I mean,
No one cares when.
he's
Give him
just,
some help.
yeah, or get him out of Portland, one of the two.
He won't leave.
Yeah, no.
Jason Tatum
Get him OG.
has a 50-point game. Giannis had 2. LeBron is second since January 1st in 40-point games. He has 4.
That boy's different. I don't know how you can hate on him.
Yeah,
You're doing a lot of winning too.
they're doing a lot of winning. The Lakers, I want to say, are 6-4 in the last 10. 5-5, something like that. They're looking better. They've gotten some guys back. They're starting to look a little bit more like they're supposed to. The last in the headlines, Embiid and Jokic, January players of the month. Not completely surprising. What is that, back-to-back for Embiid now?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then Keegan Murray and Paolo Banchero, rookie of the month for January. We'll get more into the rookie stuff with some frauds, I feel like.
Trade deadline.
Trade deadline.
Trade deadline.
It's closing in.
Coming up.
All-Star Weekend's getting close.
Coming up.
It's gonna be a boring trade deadline.
Probably.
Yeah. The trade buzz did kind of heat up today a little bit, though.
Not
Not much, but today's been one of the bigger days.
It's because every team thinks every team is like in the situation where they can win. So
Yeah.
especially in the West.
Well, the Raptors are
The Raptors are
selling everyone.
cleaning house. Scotty Barnes the only person
Get OG to OKC.
not on their trade block.
Get him to Portland.
OG has last I saw, he has 6 or 7 teams interested in him. Most notably, I think, well, not notably, but most interested, I think, is the Suns right now. And what I think there was some talk
I'm sure he wants to go there.
last summer, like with the whole DeAndre Ayton thing. They were thinking about trading him to the Raptors. The Heat and the Celtics are interested in Kelly Olynyk. They want to bring him back.
I hate
What a
Kelly
game
Olynyk.
changer.
That'll really
Did
turn
he play
into
for
a
both teams?
championship. Yeah.
I'm sure that's gonna help the Heat a lot.
Zach LaVine, one of the bigger, well, maybe I think right now the biggest
The
name
biggest name, yeah.
on the trade block, I guess you could say.
Him or Pascal.
Lakers, Heat, Knicks, and Mavericks, some of the teams interested in him. I saw a trade, like a mock trade on ESPN earlier today.
Was it Westbrook?
It was Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball, and
Yeah, that was so dumb.
for
Like
Russ, Pat
Westbrook,
Bev,
yeah.
Max Christie, and then 2 first-rounders.
He had like 6 years. to
Why
shot.
would that?
2027 and 2029. I
It
think if
makes
that,
sense, but
It's not a good trade.
I feel
Yeah,
like if that
why would
happened,
the-
Chicago would burn the United Center down.
no, they wouldn't.
You don't think?
Zach LaVine's been on his way out for a little bit.
Yeah, they gotta get rid of him, just not for that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
for that.
What would you trade him for then?
If I was the Bulls,
2 first-round picks are good.
they weren't till like what 2027.
27.
I would trade for. I like the 2 first-round picks. I would trade for them sooner though. Well, you still have Lamar.
Yeah, and
They
maybe
don't-
just
they
like a
can't.
younger player, not Russ or who?
Bev.
Pat Bev.
Max Christie.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess he's pretty young.
I mean, that's probably the best trade they're going to get for Zach LaVine.
I think it was a mock trade though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that would be the best trade they would get for Zach LaVine. What other team would make a move for Zach LaVine right now?
The
That
Mavs.
Okay, what would the Mavs give him? Tim Hardaway and
Better
what?
picks.
They can't trade him a pick. They traded one last year.
Oh yeah.
Just go to the Hornets.
Where are they going to trade for him?
Terry Rozier, Kelly Oubre, and picks.
Can't do that. Doesn't match up.
Send him to the Thunder.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
Knicks. What would Nick?
Regardless, they're not making that trade. I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, they might as well keep.
so you
him.
think
That
Zach
was-
LaVine's just
that-
going to stick with the Bulls?
Yeah,
You
I
he
don't
gets
think.
traded?
I don't think they're gonna trade
feel
him
like
for
he'll
that.
leave
If that's the best
The
they
biggest
can get.
name that will be traded is going to be OG if there's a trade. I don't
Yeah.
think
I don't think
Pascal, Zach
Pascal's
LaVine.
I don't think Pascal's gonna go anywhere.
A couple more I have on here. The Wolves and the Hornets interested in Bones Highland.
Which I don't
And
understand.
then the Cavs and the Mavericks are looking to trade for Cam Reddish. I know he's been having some.
Thunder trade for Cam.
He's not real happy with his role right now.
I wouldn't
He's
be
never.
either.
Yeah.
He's never been happy with his role.
I mean, he started, got injured, and then just.
I've always been a Cam Reddish fan. Too.
I have too. Found his way out of the rotate. That Knicks just lineup is just heavy with a bunch of playmakers, I guess. But
Yeah.
I think Cam Reddish, get him on the Thunder, get him on the Spurs, get him on. I don't want him going to like a Cavs, a Mavs, or a Bucks.
you
They're
want him
also
to be
interested.
at a place where he can be more of the guy.
Not a guy. I mean,
not,
he wouldn't be a
not
guy,
the guy,
here.
but
A guy.
A guy.
guy.
Yeah, a guy that can get quality minutes and
Yeah.
not get out of the rotation because he got injured.
yeah. All right. Any more on the trade deadlines? You think any big stuff's gonna happen before the All-Star game?
The
or-
Warriors and the Kings are interested in Matisse Thybulle. That's all.
Yeah, I think
Forgot
Sacramento's
about him.
kind of turning into the favorites. If he goes anywhere, I think it'll be the Kings. But let's do some frauds.
Hell
You
yeah.
want to do some frauds?
Yeah.
Q, you want to do some frauds?
Yeah.
Q's frauds.
First fraud, the Washington Wizards. The reason they're on here, they're on a 6-game win streak. They're 7-3 in their last 10 games.
Bradley Beal's alive.
Bradley Beal is alive.
Forgot about him.
I believe they play.
It's actually
No, they play tomorrow. but-
Kuzma's team, actually.
I mean, the teams they've beat aren't the best team they've beat is the Mavericks by 1. Maybe the Pels, but they weren't. So I'm calling them a fraud. Yeah,
Call him fraud.
I say they lose. I could see them losing tomorrow, or against the Nets. Or these next 3 games is where they're gonna lose. Trailblazers, Nets, Cavs. So fraud.
Wizards are fraud. All right. Sixers. They're 8-2 in their last 10. That's the best record in the NBA in the last 10 games. Are the Sixers frauds?
Let me check.
We got the Spurs, the Knicks, and the Celtics. Then the Knicks.
I
and
mean,
the
I don't
Nets.
know what
Where's
you
your
want me to
next
say.
spot?
I mean, it's not like the thing where.
It's more of a thing like, how do you think they'll perform the rest of the season, and then how deep will they go in the playoffs?
I mean, they could. I mean, that's just a hypothetical. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a lot harder to do frauds for basketball,
Yeah.
like NBA, than it is for football.
I mean, they could obviously go to the finals, but they obviously could be a first-round exit. I mean, it's just.
All right. So, can't really give you one. Fair enough.
I'll call them frauds.
Okay. The Sacramento Kings.
What about them?
They're third in the West.
Mhm.
7-3 in their last 10.
Uh-huh.
Are they a true threat in the Western
No.
Conference?
No. Nope.
So you would consider them a fraud.
Yes.
Okay. The leader of the West, the Denver Nuggets. They're also 7-3 in their last 10. The last few years, they've been a regular season team. Is this the year they finally figured it out in the playoffs?
I think so.
So they're not frauds?
I think they might go to the finals.
Not frauds, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first for the Denver Nuggets. And then finally, I threw this one in here just because I know you have some strong feelings about him. Benedict Mathurin. His last 10 games, he's averaged 21 points, 5 rebounds. I know at the start of the season, whenever he was talking about LeBron, you didn't really like him.
I mean, I still
A
don't
lot
like
of people.
He's not a fraud.
He's not a fraud, but I don't like him.
Is he the front runner? Your front runner for Rookie of the Year?
No. Paulo.
Paulo.
Jack, who would be your front runner for Rookie
Give
of
me
the Year?
Mathurin.
Paulo.
I think
Easily Paulo.
Is it right now Paulo, Mathurin, Jalen Williams? Is that the
No.
I would say Keegan Murray.
Keegan Murray.
I'm pretty.
Probably
I
is
thought I saw
the top 3.
It's definitely Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray just won Rookie of the Month for West.
Well, there's your Q's frauds, ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
going to be a 5-minute episode.
Yeah, short episode. Hey, nothing wrong with that. But full court 5. Let's do some betting. It's kind of hard to bet on these because they don't put out the lines like 5 days in advance. But
Were we supposed to pick our own?
yeah,
Okay, good, because I did.
I
Yeah.
picked my own.
I'll run through it. 76ers versus the Spurs. I'm taking the Sixers money line. The 76ers versus the Knicks. I'm taking the Sixers money line. The 76ers play the Celtics. I'm taking the Sixers money line. The 76ers play the Knicks again. I'm taking the Sixers money line. Then the 76ers play the Nets. Taking the Sixers money line.
And
is that a 5-0 week?
That's 5
It's an 0-5 week.
Joe, what do you got for some betting picks?
I got all player
Absolutely.
props. My first one is AD tonight over 37.5 points, rebounds, assists. Benedict Mathurin over 18.5 points. Jalen Brunson over 5.5 assists. Desmond Bain over 2.5 3-pointers made. And LaMelo Ball over 8.5 assists.
All right. Q?
I have Cavs +6 versus the Grizzlies tonight. Knicks +2 versus the Heat tonight. LeBron over 37.5 points and assists tonight. Norman Powell over 19.5 points plus rebounds tonight. And Najee Marshall over 11.5 plus points and rebounds.
Okay. For me tonight, LeBron over 29.5 points against the Pacers, and then Bunny Hield over 3.5 3-pointers made. Tomorrow, taking the Raptors money line against the Rockets. Hornets +1 at Detroit. And Bradley Beal over 26.5 points and assists. There's your betting picks.
There we go.
Full court 5.
I just want to say that Jalen Williams is third in the Kia rookie ladder right now,
He is.
Okay.
Moved up.
Kia?
as of yesterday.
Kia. Rookie
Kia.
year. He did move up.
Remember when
Most
Blake
definitely
Griffin
Kia.
jumped over a Kia?
Nah, no way.
How was it Jalen over Keegan? I don't get that.
I don't know. I just thought I had saw something.
Was Keegan
so
4?
Probably.
I only saw
Would
3.
have to be, I think.
He's probably 4. He'll probably move up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all got anything else you want to talk about? It's kind of hard to talk about stuff right now because it's not.
All-Star game's coming up soon.
All-Star game's coming up soon. I'm sure we'll have some more on that next week and the week after. College basketball has been kind of weird. A lot of good teams are losing.
Bedlam sweep.
Bedlam got swept. That high school down south is not very good at basketball.
Calm down.
They did beat Alabama, though.
Calm
I'll
down.
give them that. But conference tournaments, stuff like that will start at least at the end of this month, early March, and then March Madness, and we will have a ton of March Madness content. We're going to make sure we get all kinds of stuff out on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and everywhere else that you follow us, because who doesn't like good content? Who doesn't want to hear our amazing voices?
I
right?
like good content, and I
Yeah.
love our voices. So.
Yeah,
This is true.
this is
Very
true. So make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you turn those post notifications on. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, everything. Go buy some merch. Go do everything. Go check out Ethan's blogs. Long distance member all the way from Lexington, Kentucky.
You ran shoots.
BBN.
Shout out.
He ran shoots. Go check him out. He does some amazing camera work. But
We're not done.
we're not done. Okay. Q says we're not done.
We're not done.
I think he's about to do a comparison.
Yep. All right.
I believe it's going to be Keegan Murray and Jalen Williams. Am I
I'm going to
correct?
name 2 players and their stats. I'm not going to name their names. 12 points per game. 2.8 assists per game. 4 rebounds per game. Shooting 31.7 from the three-point line. 75.3 from the free throw. And their team respectively is 11th in the West and one is 3rd. Keegan Murray, 12.1
The Blazers are 11th in the West.
or 12. Assists per game 1. Rebounds per game 4.5.
Don't look. Don't cheat.
Yeah. 3-point percentage is way better, 41.3, and free throw is also not drastically, but
How many
78.7.
points per game?
12.1 to 12, but one. I'm putting Keegan Murray just because of his team, but
I'm taking J-Dub still. A little bit biased, but also he's a dunking
biggest Thunder
machine,
fan here, and
bro.
I'm not biased, so.
Hey man, I'm taking J-Dub.
Why?
I like Keegan.
I just
I
like
like
J-Dub better. He plays a bit better, like with the ball. I mean, he's not a better decision maker. Keegan Murray has the better experience. Personally, I don't know. I've liked what I've seen from J-Dub out of the past couple weeks. He's like, his game has changed from what I've seen him in college. So
Play different roles too.
Yeah.
I like the potential there.
Okay. What about you, Oren?
I like Keegan Murray at this point. I mean, I'm a Thunder fan too, so I would love to say Jalen Williams, but
I also agree with Q with the fact that they're in
the
third
Kings are,
place.
yeah, the Kings are third.
He's contributing
He's-
big numbers to a winning team.
He's their,
Not
well,
that the Thunder
I would
aren't
say
winning.
he's their number 3 option,
No.
Who?
Keegan Murray.
Kevin Herter.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4 then, probably.
Malik
Yeah.
Monk.
No. All right. We're also still not done. We're going down mock drafts. We're just going to do the lottery because
Well-
there's no point.
Little Monk draft.
Little mock draft. All right. Number 1, the team right now is Houston. Who are you taking?
I don't care what team it is. I think Victor's going to be number 1.
Yeah.
Everyone taking Victor?
I agree.
Okay. Detroit, number 2, projected. Do they go back to back point guards in the lottery?
So you're saying Scoot?
Yes.
Scoot, yes. I don't like that at all.
I don't.
I don't either.
I don't
but that's
think
something
so.
They're gonna do. Who are they
I
gonna
don't think
take
so.
that?
Well, Jaden Ivey isn't playing very good, so
Who would they take that?
they could trade down. Or Brandon Miller from Alabama, who's such a dog. I think he might be the best player.
He's so good.
Speaking of Brandon Miller, number 3, San Antonio will be selecting Brandon Miller out of Alabama. He's an animal.
That's probably what I'd say as well. Hornets are 4, right?
Yep. Anthony Black, the shooting guard from Arkansas.
That's a lock. They're picking him easy money. Or they're going to pick one of the Thompson brothers.
Yeah. No, I think they'll go him. Grady Dick, number 5, going to Orlando. I think that's a reach.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
I'd rather have Chris Murray.
I don't think he's top 5.
I don't think you go
Talent.
Chris Murray there though, because they already
I would
have
pick Thompson or Chris Murray.
they already have small forward and power forwards.
I'd pick Thompson.
Who is y'all's favorite prospect in the draft? You know, obviously outside of the top 3. You know.
I like G.G. Jackson.
Yeah, he's
From
really,
South Carolina?
Yeah, he is really good. I personally like Cam Whitmore. I liked him coming out of high school too. That was my favorite player coming out of this year's class.
Give me Imani Bates. He's interesting. He's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Toronto, number 6. No one thought they would be here. Chris Murray. Oldest player in the draft.
Yeah.
That's declared so far. That will
I
declare.
think, yeah.
Do you think because of that? Do you think he falls out of the top 10?
Who?
By Chris Murray?
Why would he? No.
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 I mean, it happened with his brother last year. He went top 5.
Experience.
That's true.
Number 7, Eamon Thompson.
Yeah.
I love the Thompson brothers.
They're so good.
Going to the Bulls, which could clear a path for Zach LaVine on his way out. So, Cam Whitmore to the Lakers at number 8. Villanova freshman. He's a
I
dog.
think he'll go higher than
Dog,
8.
yeah, he's top 5.
It just sucks because Orlando was
He was
so,
hurt
like,
at the beginning of the season, so
Orlando's very forward heavy.
I
So
also don't
Yeah.
think the Lakers will be picking there.
why?
At the end of the year, I don't think the Lakers will be at 8. I think they'll be higher.
Well, it's not their pick.
I thought it was. Whose pick is it?
It's the Clippers from the Ivica Zubac trade.
Oh. There you go.
But if it falls out of the top 10, it goes to the Clippers.
What?
It's protected. Or lottery, it's protected.
You said it's the Clippers pick at 8, but if it falls out of the top 10, it goes.
No, it's the Lakers pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then if it falls out of the
the
top,
Lakers won't. It won't be the Lakers picking.
It says Lakers, so
No, but they won't be at 8. Is my point. The pick will not be in the top 8.
it is right now.
I'm saying it won't be. That's my.
Why do you not think so?
I think they'll be fine. They're not going to be 8. Not going to be that low.
Indiana, Rayan Rupert from France. I have no idea who that is. If I'm saying his name right either. Rayan. He's. There's no stats. Okay, here it is. He's 18. He's from France. He's 6'6", 185. Everyone has him going top 10. Averages.
he played for the New Zealand Breakers in Australia. The NBL. He averaged 7, 2, and 1.
Interesting. That's a potential pick right there, definitely. That's going to Indiana. Portland selecting G.G. Jackson from South Carolina. Sure. I mean,
Yeah, I think out of the top 3 or 4, I think he's my favorite. Outside of the top 3 or 4, I think he's my favorite prospect.
Oklahoma City at 11 selecting Nick Smith from Arkansas, which I don't think we should.
You don't think they go guard? I don't think they go guard.
I don't think they go guard. They either go forward or center. And the center I would like them to get is probably G.G. Jackson. So
If he falls that low, I will be more than happy.
Maxwell Lewis from Pepperdine going to Washington.
Mid-majors. I love him.
Anything? Nope. Okay, Keontae George from Baylor going to Atlanta at 13.
Really highly touted high school
Yeah.
guy.
I like Keontae George.
I could see him staying back though. He might declare. And at 14, rounding out the lottery, Azur Thompson going to the Utah Jazz, which a lot of people thought they would be picking way earlier. But, yep, that's the lottery so far according to NBA Draft.net.
was Jarris Walker not in that at all?
Nope. Nope.
They have Jarris Walker at 21 on here.
Oh, wow.
Going to the Clippers.
Wow.
Amani Bates would be going to the Warriors in this. That's wild.
Bacon.
Is he getting drafted?
The way back.
54.
54.
Cleveland.
Drew Timmy
Shebe,
getting
the
selected
Oscar
by the Nets.
Sheboy.
Dude, he's so good.
The was he Naismith or Wooden last year?
Naismith, I'm pretty sure.
He was a dog.
The Naismith winner going as the last
He's a
pick.
future G League
It happened
stud.
to Garza.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No, he's
Yeah.
a future G League stud. Just wait.
Dang, they don't even have.
All right, well,
Wow.
that's all I have.
Yeah, that's
Made the episode maybe like 8 minutes longer.
maybe. Well, we said it already. Go like, subscribe, follow, check out the website, post notifications, follow us. You can follow our personals too. I'm sure whenever we post something, we'll tag ourselves. So follow your favorite sports personalities. That's Joe. That's Q. That's Jack. I'm Blake. That's the Laptop Slam. I just got kissed. I don't know how I feel about that.
What?
See you later.